Alright, hello, welcome back to Monster Train 2. Let's see what we got going on. Looks like the distant cliffs wants our attention. Goodbye, little Luna. I will see you soon. The new moon has come, sister. Has your magic waned already? Yes, unfortunately. You would think after thousands of cycles one would get used to temporarily losing their magic. Suppose I cannot relate. I do not know what wielding magic is like. If I were to describe it, it feels like being in perfect harmony with the stars and moon, as if you were an extension of their light. And when you lose it, it feels like a piece of yourself has gone silent. As if your limbs were suddenly bound and you're left waiting, hoping for the moon to return and to lift the weight. That sounds terrible. It is terrible. Which is why I'm thankful that you agreed to uphold my duties during this time. Of course. The silent, it is our duty. We may not wield magic, but our bodies do not wane with the moon like yours. Was there something in particular you needed me to do? Yes, actually, we still know relatively little of the Hellfolk. I need you, brother, to learn their ways. You mean you want me to mingle with them? Yes, exactly. Speak with them, understand them. If we are to make Hell our new home, we must learn to adapt to the people here. But have you seen them? They are quite strange. And what would I even say to them? I am not accustomed to casual conversation. You don't have to prepare a speech, brother. Just talk. Who knows? You might even learn to enjoy their company. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must recuperate until the moon returns. I'm counting on you. Learn their ways. How hard can it be? All right. And what do we want to do today? Get another run going, obviously. And I think at this moment in time, I would like to continue leveling up the MT2, Monster Train 2 clans, get them to level 10. And then we'll focus back on the Monster Train 1 clan. So let's pick Underlegion, that's the most underserved. Bolete is fine. And I think with him, I would like to try Bogworm's Growth. We're going to be growing our floors. We'll play on Covenant rank 10. Still have not one on rank 10, I think. So let's go. All right, we've got Hellhorn is our allied clan. We have the Sap Seraph. Archeon pushes back, Kale damage shield. We picked Bogworm's Growth. We have two Loam Coats, which is awesome. A Ritual Battle and a Unplayable Demon Fiend. Unless we get 4 in the deployment phase. Spells get an extra upgrade slot or +1 per each 25 cards in your deck. Let's go Mega Deck, baby. And I'm curious to try the Permanent Rally. I think maybe we can grow that boy. We always take the first challenge. Alright, we do have 4. Put him on top. Be on our way, and I think we're just gonna spend all our time scaling up on the top floor here. Demon Fiend can do whatever he wants. And if we put the code on him, he's gonna keep growing. All right. Yep. Couple of dings on the pyre, never hurt anyone. We cannot rally, so let's just rage up. And that's a win. Spawn 1 when a unit without troop dies. Proliferate or grow room. Wow. Let's go with grow room. Yeah. The ember makes this a little less enticing. Although if we clear a wave, that's going to be like spawn 3 or 4. Is that good? You know what, let's try it. And we're gonna have lots of floor space, so let's take a fledgling up. A little bit of rage. So unit upgrades, I think maybe endless on the fledgling imp. It'd be cool to see. The demon fiend I'm not interested in upgrading, so I think we want to work on our under legion, and we need to get a tall stack before we want to add trample, although trample is fantastic. I'm gonna take the kernel. And let's make sure we have a healing spell. -1, and just make these cards cheap, why not? On to the next ring. Okay, so if we take this, we cannot play our Demon Fiend. I think I'll skip. And I want to get my kernel down just to ensure that we are growing our champion. And let's... let's go. Okay. Cannot get that collector, sadly. Lost a lot of money this battle, but we'll do our best. It's already got the coat. So give the champ the same coat. I think growing is more important than rage. Get rid of that ember while we can. And grow, 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 grow. Okay, good so far. We already have the room we want. I don't think I want to proliferate with the ember attached to it. Let's take the green recruit. And I think Vent could be good as a AoE. Clear those backliners out a little. Not too worried about Fire Remains yet. Let's go left. And we'll look at some upgrades first. We have no freaking money. That was kind of dumb, wasn't it? But we'll get a unit. And let's go with Antoine Trial. Awoken Pyreborn Lazarus League. Let's try Awoken. I think Quick is useful here. Do we want Cycle of Life? 3 cost spell, 3 Ember, apply 10 health, spikes 8. Do we just throw this on the troop? What are we quicking? Let's take the Cycle of Light. That seems interesting. Take the Remnant of the Awoken. May it serve you well. And... let's just get rid of a steward. That's a good use for our money. We're gonna skip the trials for now, although this run is feeling strong. I would just like to get one win at Covenant 10 before we start these Titan trials. And let's load up. And might as well throw him out. Demon Fiend's not doing a whole lot here. And I would like launch on trail out here. The sap is pretty nice when we can use it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the hit on the shard to make sure we can play our coat. And let's sap once down here to really... It's getting plus 25 up here. I think the double sap is pretty fruitful. Throw our Sphere Steward away. Oh, and... heal up our fire. Is it worth sapping down here? I don't think so. This is annoying now, but the one guy's in the frickin' back. Sap the balls. And sure, we can AoE on him. Clear out those backliners a little bit. Alright, what do we got? What do we get? So Bolete's gonna die. Ooh, our sapper is still alive. Incredible. Okay, so we can heal him. Just get that one extra rally in there for that permanent scaling. And we can play this for free, and let's go ahead and heal up our pyre a little bit and let the troop do its work. Consume, propagate 2x, debuff stacks, heal damage. Or draw consume spells, get the consume cycle going. Do we have any consume spells? We do not. I will take the Spike of the Legion. And here, I think the Spore Launcher is just too big of a boy to lay down. So I'm interested in the Puffball to try to kind of clear out the bottom. Okay, so we're getting draw from our artifact, our ever-turning soil. Logworm's growth is providing some floor pips, so I'm gonna take a little ember. Okay, trinkets could be good. A Hellhorn unit money. Get one trinket with our money. Yeah, let's top off our pyre. We'll check the old event. Alright. We're gonna search, baby. Let's go deep as we can. Let's go. Come on. Come on, one more. Can't put these on the troop anyway. Alright, well, we got one thing. We play, so if we play Enchantrell later in the round, we can still play her up to the top floor. Do we want to do anything else here? So Puffball can chill on the bottom floor, hopefully with some Titanite and some either Endless or health upgrade. Demon Fiend's probably on his way out. Colonel gets played with the champ. Yeah, sounds good to me. Let's upgrade our hero. We're gonna go pull in on the rally path here. Start getting his health up too. Okay, deployment. So on deployment phase, we can play our Infectory for free, play an equipment for free, or we could get more upgrade slots. We're running real low on money. I think we're not going to have enough money to really take advantage of this. Ooh, the image of that is kind of cut off, isn't it? I might report that. But I like Dante's Footstool here. Allows us to play our Infectory immediatamente. Yeah, let's go. Next battle. $150 health. They have 170. Ajax the Unyielding. Applies sap when he rolls in. Every strike, sap 3. Be a tough fight. So I'm hoping the Puffball will take care of some stuff on the ground floor at least. So let's go ahead and you know, let's play her on the bottom floor. We can always send her on her way at a later time, can't we? Alright, so we're already clearing off the bells here with these dingbats. And I'm gonna vent. Or do we want to? No, we can't heal at all, really. Actually, I'll cycle a life in. I think that's pretty great. And we already have no space for our green recruit. So what if we just propagated this bad boy? Just get it going, man. So let's preserve. Let's sap, and we can also... Wait, what is this? Oh, this is a rally trigger. Just want to pick one of these guys away to save 5 on the Puffball. Trying to keep him alive as long as we can. Gonna take 6 to the pyre, that's alright. Oh, they heal! Oh no! We're gonna take whatever 150 he's got. Alright, so some bells slip through, that's stupid. But we can prevent at least one of these from popping again. We get one more bell. And let's ping these away. I don't... Those bells coming up. Let's fly our sapper away. And throw down a train steward just to get it out. Alright, can we... Don't mind taking one. Try to... Yeah, let's get rid of that sapper. Or the bell maker. Alright, we got him. And I think we should just grow. And that's all we can do. Slam. Okay, inhale helps us rally more troop. Mulch will get our draw cycle going. Or we can play wax cap, which I think does not really fit our build. I really like inhale. We don't really have the... Well, we can get rid of... Be +2 draw every time we do this. That's good too. I think inhale has extra utility for, again, clearing out any backliners that pop up. And we're not really... Battering ram is interesting if you get the card that puts armor on your troop. What is the name of that? Let's learn the names of the cards as best we can. Where is it? The art is fantastic, isn't it? Fungi in a suit. Apply armor to fungi equal to 4x troop. See, that card, Fungi in a Suit, plus Battering Ram, I think, could go insane. Actually, I'm gonna try it. Just in case it comes up, we can always discard it later. Arms, artifact. And a dupe card. Do we want to dupe something? Duping a Colonel would be amazing. Although he's not upgraded. What equipment do we want? What would we dupe? Is there a spell we particularly want to... I mean, the Battering Ram. Cycle of Life could be good. These are both good paths. Is there a unit we're looking for? I just flip a coin here. You know, let's go right. I feel like we don't look at enough arms in some of my runs, so try to do that. Inferno Room, it's completely insane. Stoic Plate Mail on the Demon Fiend, just to put it on him. I don't think so. 3 roll. And we could at least put Bloodthirsty Blade onto our old champ. So if we make this deployable, we could play this for 1, and then the Inferno Room will come up with our artifact. Yeah, if it's draw, then it's in the deck, right? So if we make this deployable, then the Inferno Room should come up for free. And do we want to combine Loam Coat and Bloodthirsty Blade? So the issue there is that Bolete doesn't have anything that benefits from Propagate, so I think the answer is no. But let's get rid of 1 Shield Steward. And I'm satisfied. Let's look at an artifact. Okay, demon units get multi-strike 1. That would service our Demon Fiend, who we were trying to get rid of, or split Anvil. I mean, we have 2 Rituals of Battle for 3 cost, and we have a Battering Ram at 3 cost. We play 4 Ember per turn, so I think, yeah, split Anvil makes a lot of sense here. Let's delete. Let's just go ahead and delete the other stewards. I think we're strong enough without them now. Okay, next battle. Front non-boss enemy in each wave, which would be... I think we can do it. Feeling pretty strong at the moment. Okay, so we do draw the Inferno Room for free. That my logic was correct. It's always nice when your logic is correct. And we'll put them out. How does he die already? Oh. You know what? I'm an idiot. Let's remember what Inferno Room does before we start playing cards. Just a mistake, just a mistake. Top floor, top floor. Just let the Inferno Room do its business. Okay, so if we play our Ritual of Battle, we'll make the rest of our spells for free. And Green Recruit is not doing a whole lot in this deck currently. It's okay, you can tag along. Alright, let's get down our Enchant Trio. And I will take the Vengeful Shard damage, not fairly worried. I feel like Inferno Room is just stupidly good. Actually, let's get in the habit of, when we have Split Anvil, we have to play Loam Coat though. Okay, so let's do that first. And then if we do this, we can still play these 2 cards. So that makes sense. We'll take our Vengeful Shard hit. And what if we... Oh yeah, let's do it. gonna leak. We need to find that trample guy. Could have used one more ember there. And here I would like to propagate. We can cycle of life our puffball. Let's grow, and then let's... What does he have reanimate? Oh, first non-boss. Kind of silly. Okay, so we took a surprising amount of fire damage this fight. But luckily we have some very large stacks on the top floor. So let's play our shard. Ritual of battle. Take it, buddy. All you. Alright, so Bolete looking very strong. Okay, another wax cap, I don't think so. Decay ASAP 2. And mushy root. Excuse me. Sap 3 to enemy units. The end of combat, sure. Let's get March of Shields going. We do have the card that pops when we have a lot of armor. That makes a lot of sense. I think here in the forthcoming ring, I want to hit this Merchant of Steel. So we can skip this one. We have plenty of money. We can skip that money. Removing cards, not terribly important at the moment, I feel. But having this duplicate and the pyre remains pretty nice. Let's look at our trinkets. 3 Ember in the deployment phase lets us get out our Enchantrell immediately. So we could play her. Starter cards cost -1 Ember, so that would make our 3 remaining Eager Conscripts free. As well as our torches. Torches for free. I feel like that's more powerful. When you play 3 different kinds of cards in a turn, draw 1, gain 1. I want to try this tuning fork. It's interesting to me. I'm gonna save the rest of my money in anticipation of the steel shop. So we haven't really upgraded any units so far. So I would like another Cluster Colonel. It's a shame we couldn't duplicate him after upgrades, but it is what it is. Alright, we got Kale with Damage Shield 1. And Inferno Room is gonna completely remove that. Okay, unfortunately we cannot place both of our Cluster Kernels at this time. Yeah, our first floor is getting all of the Bogrim's growth, which is really annoying, honestly. Play our Infectory, we will play our Puffball. And we cannot play our... Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I didn't take that. Okay. And I think we can vent. And just play the rest of our hand. Okay, on Chantrail. Let's play our sap room. And let's conscript down here to get some sap going on our floater. Okay, we cannot play our Colonel still. At this point, I like the idea of just go ahead and floating her up here. Let's play her coat. Conscript, and we got one single ping. And let's... Bludgeoning up isn't doing a whole lot in this deck, so let's make sure we don't see him again in this combat. Alright, this is awesome. We can... well... dang. Do we want the loam coat? You know, this is a really powerful turn for this. Yeah, 285. 186 health. $40 damage. We'll throw out our green recruit. And we can ritual a battle once more. We can offset our loss of the Vengeful Shard with some healing. Alright. This guy's clear. We get to play it anyway. Oh, those... yeah, okay. Boom, 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 boom. Only 10 armor. Where'd he get armor from? Alright, let's cycle a life here. And then we'll troop up. Bolete looking very beefy. So Marcher Shields isn't going to do a whole lot here. I think we want to still find that Fungi in a Suit card. Might not be part of our strategy. 23 sap. Okay, so we wipe out the beaters here. Inhale is not going to do a whole lot at the moment, but we can rage up. And we'll just throw these on him for no particular reason. Loam coat. We'll just conscript upstairs. Keep healing our pyre. Mr. Broccoli, thank you for your service. And we win handily. Sure, play them all, play them all. And there's the card we were looking for, although another Spike of the Legion. Completely insane. Okay, so we wanted the Merchant of Steel here. Can duplicate another card. Merchant of Steel, again, Unseeable Vortex, Trinkets. Trinkets is in the center. Forgotten Boons, Magic. But I think here we'll aim to go left and get money, upgrade our spells because we haven't done any of that, and top off our pyre. Although we're getting pyre remains here too, we have to go to this Merchant of Steel. I think I'm satisfied with my current equipment and rooms. This is tough. You know what, we need to try it. Let's see what comes of it. And we're doing so incredibly well on everything that I think we can just go ahead and take Heaven's Light and make sure we can play our second kernel. Alright, so like I said, get our champ, +2/+2 for a couple more rounds. Triple stack. Rage 36, or Spikes 24. Reserve. I don't think that's good. Upgrade a spell to cost -4. We don't need this at all. Although we can propagate an insane amount. So if this card comes out when we have 4 Ember, it'd be 8 times 2 is propagate 16. Okay, so propagate 16 or let's do some armor stuff. No, I think we go Big Numb. Gotta go Big Numb here. Entropy is now a part of us. And let's see what we can upgrade. Hey, Endless. Fledgling Imp, you're not... You just don't factor in. We'll make our Puffball Endless. Reduce to 1. So I think what we can do here, we can make one of these guys size 1. And then just duplicate them next time. That would force us to take a different path, but... Night, get out of here. Or do we +20? You know, I think Fight Night is less important here on the Puffball, because he has Endless. So let's upgrade our Kernel. I would love to have more money. Fortunately, that is not the case. Regen 10, does that do anything here? I don't think it does, really. Want a quick. Can't remove a card from the deck. $5 short. -1 per turn. Alright, what do we... We may go right. We want to duplicate that kernel, which I think would go really hard. Yeah, I'm willing to try it. We have plenty of Pyre health and we can heal. Alright, Inferno Room. Victory. Okay. We don't want that laying around. And let's... It's kind of a toss-up. Play the Shard. I'd love to be able to play the Demon Fiend here, if we could. I think for now we want to get out our coat early while we still can. And whatever. Okay, so Green Recruit can pass away. And we'll just play these torches out quick. Ooh, very nice. So we'll refrain from playing the Loam Coat on Puffball. Because, you know, when you die, you take it with you. 120 armor. What's more important here? Get the Enchantrell out. Alright, there's Big Spell. Okay, that just absolutely crushes them with sap. Whoa, a lot going on here. Rapid fire left and right. Okay. I don't want the entropic crystals, but we can grow one more. Losing pyre health, but not super fast, so we're okay there. Go ahead and heal. So does this add up? 392. Yeah, we can't really do anything about these backliners. We can play these first. Yeah, sadly none of these make real sense to do. Just have to rely on the sap. And you know what, we're doing it. Oh, we drew the battering ram though too. We are unlikely to draw that next round. Well, I think we skipped that one. You know, it feels like we took a lot of pyre damage, but we are very healthy. And I will just click end turn here. Alright, too late for any units. Double the amount of armor on a unit. We're hoping for it. We're praying. Alright, we're gonna go right here. Okay, so Ancient Roots goes pretty hard with our X-Cost cards. I think I like that. Let's reroll. Take a look. Rage does not decay. When a unit has a third unique status effect applied to it, propagate 2. So we have Rage, we can put regen, we can put the lung coat on. Plus health. I do want to duplicate. No, let's do that last. Always duplicate last. Just thinking. Rage 3, Rage does not decay. Not super important. Let's try this. And we'll spend the rest of our money in the Merchant of Steel shop. Dualism. Okay, so Cluster Kernel does not help him. Doesn't help any spawns. Decay 10. So we have Sap Seraph. Do we want to just sap him back? I like the idea of that. Fighting fire with fire. Get rid of the Demon Fiend. Actually, do we want any more upgrades? You know what? I'm going to slap this on. Plus 20 on this cluster kernel. And Demon Feed we'll keep to master him. I'm gonna get rid of a torch actually. We're out of money. Okay, so the torches really have no purpose in this deck at all. And let's get the one space cluster kernel. And let's see how this does. Alright, we gotta fight Sap, which is not a great thing to go up against here, but I think we can be okay. Okay, Bolete. And a room. And I want the 2 cluster kernels and my puffball. Alright, let's drop the crystals. Sure, we can Bloodthirsty Blade. Why not? He's already taking 500 damage. Very nice. Great hand. We can Fungi in a suit immediately. Let's make sure we get... those Kernel or Lone Coat. This is spawn 4, this would be Propagate 2. Oh, let's Conscript first. And then we play Lone Coat. We'll throw him away, there's no place to put him. Thank you, Green Recruit. Sap 5. Sap 5 is not doing a whole heck of a lot. We have no armor with which... oh, we do have armor. Yeah, open up. And I'm okay with her staying. We're not playing any more rally cards right now, so she can hang out. Might need help on the middle floor. Demon Fiend, sorry bud. Grant non-boss enemy units on all floors. Wow. So that row's okay. 12 damage. And okay, that did make our spells free. And this is an incant trigger, so we'll skip that. That perfectly offsets the sap. That's funny. All right. Doo-doo. All right, looking strong. Okay, so if we can't incant up here, grant non-boss enemies on all floors +5 attack. We don't want to do that. Get rid of our curse. And we'll be sure to heal. This only benefits them. Not gonna do it. We can't do that. Interesting. Yeah, we're just completely overpowering the sap. I would love to have the ability to play fungi in a suit here. Okay, enchant. You guys are getting Titan skin. I think I can play units up here. Yep. 120 damage. Or do we rage? Sure, we'll do that. Okay, last wave. And what do we have? Alright, we've got a 500 leaking up here. $29. Hang on. I do believe this kills me. Take another close look. Yeah, and we simply don't have the cards to play it, sadly. What if we did this? So we do 85 damage per swing with 16 sap. Okay, so I think that kills us. Elite chosen enemies appear during flying boss battles. Okay, so chosen would be this guy. Let's try to run it back. Don't know that we could play any other way, honestly. Inferno room in the bottom. Try it again. Alright, we don't want the entropic crystals. Try to keep an eye on that bottom floor to see what we can do as these waves come up. We probably did need the trample going. So I'm thinking now maybe we can get the fungi and the suit out early. Be 48 armor. And 48 times 4, so it's like 200 damage. Are we gonna see this card again? That's the question. And we're also gonna keep losing armor as the unit gets hit. Okay. So far, pretty much the same as last time. Alright, so what would I like to do here? Oddly enough, for all the shit I've been talking, I think we play Demon Fiend. So we don't need to really propagate on this floor. But maybe we can just try to get some sap going. Try to keep an eye out for that wave that I don't like. Alright, we're gonna propagate 20 here. Yeah, reinforce, not good. Not an effective use of that card. Okay, so let's keep sapping ourselves into oblivion. We don't care that that healer is floating up. Inhale never got upgraded. That's okay. Yes, we do get fungi in a suit. Wow, okay, let's just pause and appreciate that at the moment. I could have played March of Shields to get even more, but what silliness. So this is the wave that is going to get us into trouble. And I think we can just burn the front guy down. Or is it this wave? Yeah, still learning this boss battle. Though we have no rally here. Pretty sure this just kills us. Dang. Alright, one more try, and then we're gonna give it up. Kind of a bummer to get this far and wipe. We really needed that trample unit. Didn't we? Alright, so what can we do differently? I'm gonna put him here. Which may mess everything up. And if we can't get it right this time around, we will go gently into the dark. Alright, so this time, let's make sure we can get our coat on. Okay, like mushroom here. Just need to get to Relentless, that's all we need to do. Okay, so let's get some sap. Do 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 do. Where does this belong? Gain regen 1, propagate 2. Alright, big prop. Alright, so this bottom row is the one we need to be careful of. And there simply might be no way around it. let's... Perfect. Alright, so whatever happens here, we just have to take it. Do we live? I think we do with all the sap. And Puffball doing work. We didn't even take any damage. Alright, well GG. It took a little bit of thought. Can't play all in one row. Demon Fiends. You know what? Thank you. I'm not gonna be bitter. I'm not gonna be bitter about you. Puffball, you're a bro. Alright, GG. I believe that is our first Covenant 10 win. Win a run with all Covenants enabled on the Underlegion. Underlegion level 9. Unlocked to Dig Deep. Spawn 1 for every 10 cards in your deck. Spawn 1 more. Okay, so they really encourage the large deck runs. Come sit with us in the shade. Don't worry, we won't hurt you. Sure, bros. Underlegion. Oh, spoke too soon. We have 14 mastered cards with our very sharp card adornment. Alright, so we've got Underlegion Hellhorn Victory on Seraph. I'm guessing the gold crown is for Seraph and the other crown is for the fight we haven't seen yet. Excited about that. Alright, let's read these now. Beat your friend. Yeah, bud, you're getting called out, buddy. Damage dealt. 46,000, pretty good. Win streak of 1. Master all cards. 1 out of 180. This is gonna take me years. Run summary. Puffball, Colonel. These guys stack up really well. Colonel, Enchantrell. Very nice. She saved the game there. At the very end, with all of the rally at the end of combat on that hard line that would have wiped us out. All of the rally rocked her sap, and the sap meant I didn't take any fire damage. Spike of the Legion, great card. Spikes are great. Eager Conscript for 0 and intrinsic, 0 Eager Conscript. Ritual Battle. I have a new appreciation for Holy Stone. I think you almost needed at least 1 in your deck for every run, especially on Covenant 10, so be on the lookout for that. And you know what? I'm actually going to try Endless. Keep going. If you watch this far and want to stop watching, I totally understand, but I'm going to keep going. Alright, we have Endless Corruption. This is something I haven't seen before. A wave of corruption crashes against your army. Alright, let's do our thing. And we'll give him 2 again. Yeah, the Inferno room is just still cooking. Might as well just pop it, right? Ooh, yeah, it's fine, whatever. Play our enchantrelle. Can I play here in the back? There it goes. And... wait, why did that go to 3? What happened there? I just want to see this again. Oh, first spell, okay. So, enchantrelle. And we want to do Cycle of Life, and then Meager Crossfit, okay. Just had to get the card order right. Give me a coat. Yeah, Inhale didn't do a whole lot this time, sadly. Care about the torches. Okay, Relentless gain sap 2 and restore 120 health. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Whap, 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 whap. It's a slugfest. Alright, we'll heal our pyre. Would have loved to play battering ram. Look at that. That's amazing. We'll be on our way to the next one. Endless modifiers. You can purge a card and add Curse of Empty Mind at the start of battle. Take 1 pyre damage. Or gain a pack with rare cards. Champions cost 3 more. I'll do this one. Purge a card from your deck. You know what we're gonna do. Torches. You don't need them. Endless protection. Break through the barricade before it is too late. Let's see what we can do. And sure, play him. $600 and $240. Amazing. Get rid of these crystals. I'm sorry, I misplayed that whole thing. That is not where that goes. feel like we'll have no problem here. Go ahead and play this blade out first. Break on through! Alright. Do we need the Enchantrell? I don't think we do. Nice. Play that battering ram. Let's look. Okay, so Legion spikes 2. He gains spikes 2 after every combat. I don't think he's much of a problem, is he? Go get him, Puffball! Alright, gain a pack with rare cards, add Curse of Forgetfulness. Curse of Forgetfulness says, after casting a spell, increase the cost of a random spell held by 1. Oh my god. I don't like that. Let's remove another card. Song Torch. No tricks, just war. Alright. Ticket Archeon's probably floating around. Or will be. We're getting Ember drained to hell. And we're back. Sure, put another kernel up here. Yeah, and Hail does nothing, and Ring 3 of Endless. Alright, our boss is healing somehow, miraculously. Just fine. Sure, we'll put our 1200 health guy in the back. Doesn't bother me. Or in the front, rather. Rage him. Should I advance him? I don't know. Doesn't matter. a lot of no attack, pal. And that is a heck of a lot to listen to, buddy. Say goodbye to your attack power. Do we pull him forward or we just leave him? You know, I think we just leave him. Does this matter? I don't know, just play with it, whatever. Play it. All right. Good game. Next. Oh my god. What? Will it ever end? Win 3 consecutive battles in endless mode. Fantastic. There's another achievement. Endless weariness. Breakthrough before the corruption spreads. We got Amber drained. I'm not really gonna pay attention to Curse of Forgetfulness. I think we've done our part here. A 5? Oh my god, dude. She's a whiz. Alright, now Vent's coming in handy. This is just gonna kill us. Still alive. Hanging in there. I can no longer play my puffball on the top floor. This is concerning. I think one trample and we would have been golden. Not that we're not already golden. The trample would have sent us a lot farther. Yeah, let's play our Ritual of Battle. We're still cooking. Don't need to play any of these? Play that, I guess. One guy in a suit. Now I play that out of order, I don't care. Wait. So long. Alright, we're still cooking. Card duplicator or champions cost 3 more. Good God. Get rid of my Enchantrell, fine. Okay, fun guy in a suit. Endless melody, the music never ends. Quiet it before it drives your units insane. Buddy, that's why I installed the Inferno room on the ground floor. And I didn't draw it? Mushy room, are you kidding me? Is this the end? Oh, Broseph was silenced? Oh, fuck. He has stealth 1. He has stealth 1, 540 hit points. And he silences my units. We might not even live through this first wave. Oh yeah, we're cooked. Oh, okay. Well, GG. That was fun. First endless. Super fun run. Over an hour and a half here. Okay, Ember spent on a single X-Cost card 4. We apparently have not played an X-Cost card before this run. Doesn't make sense. Summon triggers 10. Unit summon 112. Oh, this is just for the endless part of it? So this is probably... Yeah, these are all zeros, so this is just part of endless. Okay, so endless runs don't count as the run leading up to it. It's kind of its own separate thing. So that's great to know. Bolete, 1800. 1700 hit. HPs. Alright, that's going to do it for this one. It's already pretty long. Next time we'll check in at the Tipsy Imp and do another run. If you've watched this far, I thank you, and please like and subscribe, follow me on Twitch. I'll see you in the next one.